Get this started recording. All right, guys. So I love the beginning of the month because it's like, a new chapter. You get to, write your new chapter for the month. Everything is wiped away. Whatever happened last month doesn't matter. And, it's just completely new slate. You get to work brand new. Not worrying about, whatever Success Club points you didn't get last month. Those don't matter. What matters is now. So I love, love, love the beginning of the month. I've been working my ass off. I don't know about you guys, but a lot of no's, and I like it. So we have Emily Kraushort. Did I say that right? Kraushort?
It's Kraushort.
Kraushort.
I love you. No one says it right.
Okay.
It was close.
I'll just say M. We got M here.
Just ignore it.
She is friggin' amazing. I know Alicia said that she would not miss this call because she loves all of your posts. So she is excited to see what you have to say, along with me and everyone else here. She's been a coach almost for 2 years in December 27th. She's a 1-star diamond. What?
November 27th.
Oh.
I know. I want to give myself the extra month too, but let's be honest. Let's be honest now.
All right, November 27th.
Fast too.
22 months in a row, she has hit Success Club, which is freaking amazing. She has a lot of good things that she wants to talk about on this call. So I think I'm just going to let her run with it because she loves to talk. So Emily, go ahead. Tell us a little bit about, your backstory and just start speaking some truth like you love to do.
I got you, girl. Well, hey, guys. Thank you for asking me to speak tonight. So brief background, I will be coming up on 2 years. I'm just going to tell you that it's the fastest 2 years ever. It went faster than college did, and I felt like that was a blink of an eye. So brief background, my journey kind of starts back in high school. I was always just a little bit overweight. I just played softball. I was never super active. I didn't really care about sports or anything like that. And then I had a boyfriend, and he was the first guy that really opened my eyes to the fact that I was overweight. He would make comments all the time, you're in high school, so you just think that shit's normal, so whatever. And then I joined the track and field team because my friend was like, you should just do this. And I was like, whatever, I hate softball, so let's try this. So I did, and it was honestly just a way to not be home. My mom's an alcoholic, so I just hate going home. So I was like, whatever, it keeps me after school, let's do it. And I started seeing weight just drop off. And it was more so just because I was never really active before. So it wasn't that I couldn't have had this strong, athletic build. I didn't do anything. I mean, it's we're talking mid-2000s, right? Exercise and fitness, it wasn't really a thing then. So that kind of spiraled into I can take control over food. And 5 years later, I was just head deep in this eating disorder. And I lost so many friends. My relationships with everyone just sucked because I just lied all the time. And I was just really depressed, and I hated college, and just everyone has this great experience in college. And I don't miss college at all. I was praying for college to end. I tried to drop out so many times. Just for some people, it's parties and sororities, and you make your best girlfriends. And I had one girlfriend. It just wasn't an experience for me like most people have. And that was 4 years of just straight up depression that I was just wallowing in and loving. I didn't know it at the time, but I was, and it was just my crutch. So I met Ben. Long story short, my sister was dating his brother. They didn't work out because my sister's kind of crazy. So anyway, Ben and I stayed together, and 6 years later, he has just helped me become this independent person that just believes in your dreams and that you can do anything you put your mind to kind of deal. But at the end of the day, it does have to come down to you. So I do have a background in personal training. It's not all it's cracked up to be, so please don't be afraid to reach out to people who are personal trainers. They're just stubborn, and they just are frustrated that what they want to do, they're not making money doing. All right, so please reach out to them. We want this opportunity. We're just too stubborn to tell you that we do. So I just kind of want to talk tonight, and sort of what I mentioned to Cassie was that for some of you, no matter where you are right now in your business, whether you sign up yesterday or you've been here for 6 months with her, is that at some point, if you guys ever listen to the National Wake Up Calls, they always ask at the end, what was your aha moment? Okay, and for some coaches, it's I just went all in. But to be honest, I do believe that every coach has an aha moment. There's so many times where I'm this is going to be my month. this is going to be the one where I invite every day. I show up, I commit to a program, I follow those containers, I post, like I'm just killing it. And then one thing happens and you beat yourself up and it doesn't go the way that you planned, right? And then it's just this constant cycle of next month's going to be my month. And the one thing I'm trying to learn and trying to teach to my team is that when I talk about long-term vision and like you hear other coaches saying you make that shift or you have that aha moment, guys, it's not inviting more people. It's not adding more friends on Facebook. It's not following more people on Instagram. It's not more hey girl. It's not more numbers of that stuff. It's you physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, if that's your jam, making a shift in your lifestyle. Not in your business, not in your challenge groups, not in any of that stuff, but in your lifestyle, that is what's going to take your business to the next level. Okay, so there have been so many months where I'm like, I'm going to hit Success Club 30 this month. I'm going to invite all these people. They're going to convert over. And I'm just like business, business, business. But then I don't account for, okay, well, sometimes I like to go out on a Friday night and get fucked up. Sorry, excuse my language. And then Saturday morning kind of goes to hell, right? So then it's like so hard to mentally get back into I'm a health and fitness coach and I need to be super positive and I'm reading today and working out and whatever. So I'm not saying stop doing the things that you enjoy doing, but truly ask yourself, have you 100%, not 50 to 60 to 70, but 100%, have you made that shift? And to be honest, most of you shouldn't have yet. Okay, so we're so all new in this business, but coming up on 2 years, I will honestly say that the beginning of September, that shift finally happened for me. And I think that it was like, holy shit, I'm coming up on 2 years and I'm not where I thought I was going to be in my business. I thought it was going to be 10-star diamond. You know, I had like, that's what I was going to be. I was going to be up there with Bonnie Engel and that was who stats I followed and whatnot, but life happened and I got content and I kept waiting on people and I kept going into manager mode, right? And I just kept getting caught up with all the things that aren't building my business. So first thing is when you have that long-term vision, guys, it's not just saying your affirmations and reading personal development and showing up, but it's being present when you show up every day. All right. So like, just like little tiny things when it's in your challenge group, don't just go through and like stuff, right? I know that so many times you're like, oh, but if I spend time commenting on everyone's post, then that's 10 invites I could have gotten up. Hold on to the people that you have. Hold on to the people that are already there and have already said yes to you. Build them up and love on them, right? Just little tiny things like that. And long-term vision, remembering that 1 no isn't going to hurt you. 20 no's isn't going to hurt you. Because over the course of the years that I plan on at least being in this business, I'm going to be in the tens of thousands of no's eventually, right? And it's just knowing that if anything, I just want to look back and just be like, God damn, you're going to wish that you had started with me. Like you're going to wish that you had said yes to me at one point. So having that long-term vision just means that quitting is not an option, okay? That a day off is whatever, but days off are not okay. And long-term vision and making that shift means that you look at coaching as you look at your full-time job right now, if any of you are working a full-time job, okay? It's not, oh, I just don't feel like going today. That's what puts food on your table. That's what, like literally, and the only reason that they sucked you in is because they got you with the income off the bat. They got you with the instant gratification. All of what we're fighting back against every day when you share your health and fitness journey. You're fighting back against the detoxes and the T-toxes and the what other bullshit there is out there these days to like lose weight in a week, right? So we're fighting against all of that. So you should be fighting against that too. So you have decided to either create a side hustle, and if that is your jam, that's fine. But if those of you have decided to turn this into a career, then you have to treat it like one. And I know we hear that so often, treat it like a business. What does that mean? Treat it like a business. Okay, because for most of us, we just go to our job to go to our job. We don't go above and beyond. We literally just go there because we know if we show up, we're just going to get paid. Right? So what does it mean? Like, no, you don't just show up to coaching. But like, what does it really mean to like be present and be in that moment? And as annoying as it sounds, but at the end of the day, like, I would rather hear this over and over because it's so effing simple. Do your vitals. Do your vitals. And when it comes down to like the IPAs, like inviting and hey girls and following new people and follow-ups and things like that, yes, those are income producing activities. You should do those. But if you're going to do anything more every month, like at the beginning of the month where you're like, this is going to be my month, I'm going to go hard. When you say that, say, I'm going to go hard in my workout. I'm going to go hard in my nutrition. I'm going to go hard in my personal development. And fuck yeah, I'm going to go hard in my invites because it is a vital behavior. But everything else will fall into place when you go hard with you and your lifestyle and the things that you are building up. right? So it doesn't have to be more numbers. It just has to be more of you building up you. I say this to my team all the time. This business is so simple. But why it's not easy is because you have to get over yourself. Let me find headphones super quick. Hey.
I got a backup dress.
Oh, God. I love you, but can I talk to you after this call? That's my roommate. Okay, so just making that mental shift and knowing that more does not have to be more people. Remember, guys, you cannot control other people. Can you hear me? Okay, cool, because some of my headphones haven't been working, so I figured I would say that now. So you can't control other people, but you can control you. Okay, so when you think to yourself, like, if you have time left, like, making that shift means that if you have 30 minutes left in your night and you haven't worked out yet, and you're sitting there like, should I work out or should I try to send off 10 invites? You better damn well get your workout in. You damn well better get that workout in, because you can post about that and you can reach 40 people. Even if they don't like it, even if they don't comment on it, you still reached them. They still saw it, and in their head they're like, God, and I'm just sitting here eating Doritos. You know, like, you reached 40 people. Whereas if you sent off 10 invites, you're not in that. You're doing it because you think you have to do it, right? You're doing it just to tally mark down on your sticky notes if you do it like me, literally how I keep track of my shit. So it doesn't have to be fancy or anything like that. But it's really important that it's a mental and emotional one. So it's something I was talking to Cassie about is all day long, I'm like, my morning routine, I'm a rock star, blah, 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 blah. You want to know my nighttime routine? Me too. I don't have one. I'm like, oh, but I'm so awesome during the day. So it's kind of like, oh, I'm so awesome my diet Monday through Thursday. I don't know who I become Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but I got it down the 4 days of the week. That's that shift. Making it happen Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Right? The whole idea, guys, is people just want to trust you. It's the whole reason why they're following you and not somebody else. It's not scammy. It's not that they don't follow you because you're scammy or you're salesy. It's not that. It's that they don't trust her, but they trust you. And that's why they keep coming back to you. Okay? So the one thing that you can do for them is be your most awesome self. I say it all the time. Step into your awesome. Step into your awesome. So like the past 3 months, I haven't been like top of my number game as I could be. Now, with that being said, I'm not going to lie. You better be aiming for high success club numbers. I'm going to be honest. Okay. You guys know that's how you build your business. And for some people, it doesn't matter if you're pearl or sapphire or whatever diamond gem color they want to name you. You are a person, you're here to build business. Okay. So at some point in time, you're going to have to either, if you want to look at it like a number, or you're here because you want to help people, you signed up to build a business for a reason. So whether you want to tell yourself mentally, I got to hit Success Club, or I want to find my 10 best friends, so I hit Success Club 20 inevitably, you're thinking numbers at some point, guys, okay? So for some people, I know that, oh, I'm not here for the numbers, I'm here for the friendships, but you're here for a business. You could have started a free group. You didn't need Beachbody, all right? So income has to play a point, has to play a factor at some point. So next thing to kind of go off of that is not all of us are there right now where we want to make that shift, where we want to go all in. So that's a big thing with this long-term vision, is understanding that it's really easy to get caught up in playing the comparison game in this business, okay? But please remember that those leadership boards do not go up to be like, to all of you that aren't doing anything. It's to be like, to the people that are, okay? So don't think that because you don't see your name up there that you can't be up there. Those spots don't have anyone's name permanently on them. Anybody can be at the top of that leadership board. Anybody at any time of any day. You can make it your month. And the coolest thing is when I wasn't focused on that, but I was focused on the fact that I'm going to be here 5 years from now. I'm going to be earning $10,000 a week. I am going to be a superstar diamond coach. So no, I'm not going to get so hung up on that stupid stuff now. If I know that every day I'm giving my all. Okay? Now, for a lot of us, we just get beat up. We're not where we want to be. We don't hit the numbers that we want to hit. Right? But that's just truly when you have to ask yourself, like, am I accepting that I am 100% responsible for my success, and I'm also 100% responsible for my failure in this business? But remember, failure is totally normal. You just can't quit. You just got to keep going. It's okay. I've called Amy Roman's my coach. I've called Amy 9,000 times. I'm out. Peace. Nice knowing you. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, F everybody, whatever. Okay, so it's normal. Call Cassie, tell her that, because she's probably just going to be like, all right, shut the heck up. I know, me too, but we still got to do this, so just go back. Just like brush it off, play some gangster rap, and get back to it. Because you're supposed to have those moments. Because the things that you love most frustrate you the most. Children, pets, boyfriends, or significant others. Okay, let's be honest. The things that you care about the most in life, that you want so much of, are the things that make you the most mad. Because you just want them to be everything that they could be. So instead of getting bummed or mad or down about yourself because you maybe didn't hit Success Club 20 or 15 or 12 or whatever it is that you're aiming for, be really happy that at least you said yes to this opportunity. Sometimes I'm just like grateful for the fact that I said yes to that, because like 2 years ago, I wasn't helping anybody. I was literally, get out of my way. If you're not with me, I don't care who you are. And now I'm like, let's all go. Let's all just come together and it'll be awesome. Right? Like, that's the cool shit about this. So don't compare. Please don't compare. We all have different goals, and it's really important that you are cheering other people on while you are applauding yourself. So the whole idea behind that really, though, is knowing what your goals are. So I'll have some coaches reach out to me and be like, that live video was a little tough love. I had this the other day on my team page, and I went pretty hard, because I do. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating when you see so much potential in people and they're just like, What does that mean? Like, just let's go. Right? And so I made this tough love video, and I was kind of second guessing it. And then I remembered to myself that, it's not going to be for everybody, guys. So you're going to see a post by some coaches sometimes that you might think it's being directed towards you. And I'll get to that in a second, because it probably is subconsciously. But what I mean is that don't get so caught up when you see other people going out and making Linktree forms for an application to their next group. Okay? If you're sitting here right now and you're just like, I just want to hit Success Club 5. Don't get caught up and feel down about yourself and that you're a bad coach because you're not making a Linktree form. You're not trying to recruit 20 people this month, right? That's why it's really important to know your goals. When you know your goals and what you're working toward, you don't play the comparison game. You don't get caught up in that stuff. And if anything, be really happy that somebody on your team is doing that, so that now you have all of these ideas for that when you do get to that level, or you do decide that you want to do that, you can easily step into it. You have somebody on your team that you can reach out and ask them, hey, I saw that you did this one time and I'm trying to get more people, so I think that this would work really well for me. Leave it at that. Instead of feeling I'm not where they are. You can say that about everybody in your life. Like right now I could sit here and say I'm not where Amy Silverman is every day of my life. But I can be there. And the time that it takes me to think about how I'm not where she is, I could be inviting somebody to get where she is. Okay? And yeah, so like, do you guys have any questions right now? Like, that was kind of a little bit of what I had, is just keep going strong. Just, know what you want out of this. It's really important that you have belief every day, that you're not just showing up to show up. That's really important. Please don't show up to just show up. You have to know why you are doing this, right? You already sometimes show up to a job that you don't even know why you're showing up to there anymore, then that pays the bills. You want this to be that thing that you show up because it's your why. So what do you think, Cass?
I like to ask these two questions because I like to hear different responses to coaches, and what they think. So the first one is, if you could go back to when you first started coaching, what would you tell yourself? And two, how, when you first started doing coaching and you got all these no's and rejection, how did you handle it versus how do you handle it now, and how do you feel about rejection now and when people say no?
That's awesome. So what I would say to myself back then is, be here 2 years from now. You hear all the time, be here a year from now. It has to be longer than that, guys. Okay, your first year, like really the second year, I'm like, okay, I know who I'm becoming. I still have a lot of work to do, but I know who I want to be now. When I look at posts from my first year, I'm like, she's happy, and she's definitely not the same person that she was before it, but that girl was still such a copycat. Not in my post, but just in how I talked, my language. I guess, yeah, my post a little bit too. So just be here 2 years from now. It's the best thing that you can do for yourself, because that's when that momentum is really going to start to build up. And I've even taken off weeks at a time my first year as a coach. I'm not kidding, 2 to 3 weeks at a time. I've taken off multiple times my first year. I did not do that my second year. Maybe a couple days off in a row, I'm not going to lie, but never more than that. So be here 2 years from now. And the second one was
rejection. How do you handle it, and how you handle it then versus now?
so in the beginning, see, it's kind of hard only because I was a personal trainer and I was managing a gym. So I was doing consultations and people would be like, I'm not interested. At the time, I didn't care because I was like, well, fuck it, it's not my business, so whatever. Like I was an independent contractor and I was like, well, you're probably not going to end up working with me because the owner's going to want to take you, so whatever. It didn't bother me. So I had about 2 years of that. Now when this happened, I was excited. I was like, everyone's going to join me. But I think also that I didn't have friends and family. I know, sounds so depressing. I didn't really have friends and family that were interested in this kind of stuff. I had like 2 best friends from high school, and the one does pure romance, and then the other one does like Advocare. So she's just popping pills all day. So I was like, I can't get them. So I know, I'm sorry, don't get me started about that, Advocare. But I will, as much as I hate to say this, I will give them credit. Their pre-workout is kind of the bomb. I hate to say it. But so now, so I guess even still then, like, I don't know, I just had this attitude of with or without you, I'm going to the top. And I don't know how I did. I'm very stubborn. I'm very, well, watch me then. And then the second somebody was mean to me, I blocked them. I can't even tell you how long my block list is. I just don't. I'm like, and even like sometimes if I was so nervous in the beginning, I'm like, maybe you would come around, but I don't know. So just block. And to me, I'm like, there's 8 billion people on this planet. You know, you already forgot about me. I'll forget about you in a year, so whatever. So that's honestly, I'm like, I just think, how would I respond? And how I would respond is just like, yeah, hey girl, what's up? So when somebody says something mean to me, I'm just kind of like, we live in 2017. Like if this were like 5-6 years ago, I'd give you the benefit of the doubt that like girls don't like girls. We're all against each other. The world is going to shit, whatever. But like, if you literally ever open Instagram for like 5 seconds or Pinterest, you see that girls are like empowering each other and like we're trying to like make the world a better place. So to me, if you're still stuck in that, like I am who I am, don't change me. Like I just don't have time for that. And so I just peace out. Like if you're not open to new friends, I'm not here to be a therapist and try to explain to you why you should be. So I just kind of like peace out from them. So now, it depends. It depends if it's a rejection. Like, so for example, today, I'll actually just show it to you guys super quick. I haven't had this happen in a while, but I saw one of the girls on my team made a comment about it. So I added this girl yesterday and she responded right away. She didn't accept my friend request, but she messaged me and said, hey, I saw you request me. Do I know you? And I was like, hey, no, but I promise I'm not a total creep. I just kept seeing other people you may know. Figured since we're both from PA, you look normal and I'm all about new friends, I figured I would add you. Totally cool if your page is private. I just use mine. I'm totally honest. I use mine to network with my tribe of traveling fit girls. It's like, nope, it's all good. Just want to make sure. So like in the beginning, I probably would have been like, oh my God, she's going to cuss me out. I can think I'm selling her something. But ultimately, guys, you are ultimately trying to sell them something. Okay. Like, let's just be honest and like address the elephant in the room. You can talk about like, I'm trying to bring you into community and whatever, but at the end of the day, they're going to be buying something from you. So just be honest from the beginning. Just be honest from the beginning. Because they're going to go and buy something from the gym or buy something from somebody else anyway. So at least you're trying to like be their friend and then sell them something. The gym just makes a commercial that's nationwide and just hopes people come in. You're taking time out of your day to go talk to them. So don't be afraid about that stuff. Just be honest. And now a really great book I read was what is it? Failing Forward. If you guys ever read that, from John C. Maxwell. It's a little boring. Like I'm more of like a get your shit together Sarah Knight kind of person, but I like flipped through it. It definitely had some good points, at least some PD quotes that you could use for like a post. That just basically talks about how the people that reject you just have to understand first, who are you getting the rejection from? Is it somebody that literally doesn't know what you're doing? Because then it's like, well, you can't be mad. You can't take that to heart. You can't take that personally. They don't get it. Like, I didn't get it. Even when I first signed up, I can remember reaching out to Amy the first week. I'm like, okay, so I no joke asked this. So it's like the 21-day fix, like, is that Beachbody? She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I literally don't know what I'm doing. Like, I don't, like, what are these group things? Like, I didn't get any of it. So you have to understand the people that are saying no to you, have probably just been bombarded and annoyed previously, just show them that you're different. Show them that you're different. Don't hide away. I don't block people now. I did then. Now I'm just kind of like, I'll wait it out. I'll see how you are. Because I was also that person who was like, don't talk to me. Like I have my friends and we like no new friends kind of deal. So that's kind of how I handle it now.
All right.
Hey, girl.
You're doing like, I love you. So, how do you expand your network? How do you find friends and women to friend request? Like, how do you do it?
The top 2 ways that okay, so I'll say in the beginning of my business, what I did was I made a list of all of my friends, or no, I didn't write it out, but I just would look through my friends list and think, you would never do this. And I know they always say like, don't prejudge people, but I'm like, no, you're like really successful with Mary Kay. You're never going to do Beachbody. So I would go to their friends. Just because you wear makeup doesn't mean you don't work out too, right? So I would go to their friends list. So just think of people that I knew that knew a lot of people. And I don't go to people you may know. First off, that's Facebook suggesting friends, and Facebook does not know you. Okay, so you need to go to their friends list. I find so many more people by just going to somebody that I know that knows a lot of people, or somebody I've invited several times, and maybe they don't respond. I don't unfriend those people. Okay, I have some girls I'm genuinely like, I really don't think you've ever seen my 19 messages. That's a shame, because one day it's going to be either super weird, or you're going to be like, oh my God, this is so nice. So I just go to their friends list. I go to all on the top left, and I just scroll down, and I do like 7 to 8, and I add them. I only add people that I have at least 10 mutual friends with. And if I don't know any of those mutual friends, I try not to. Or if I know that those people kind of all hang out with the same people, like, guys, I've seen like you kind of like calling people out just for like, I'm just being like stuck in that whole party stage, baby mama drama kind of stuff. So like if I see that that's kind of the mutual friends, no, because you're not ready to level up right now in life. So that's one way. The other way is I will go to people's page that are kind of like known in the area. So I do connect with, I don't really invite, but I connect with them like radio show hosts. I love listening to the radio and talk shows. I know that sounds kind of weird. So I will connect with local radio people, or like people that own local businesses, like the coffee shop or whatever. And I will go to their page. And because those people typically get 50 plus likes on anything that they're doing, I look at the photos that they post that have a lot of interaction. And all I do is I go down through the people that liked it. Because all I'm thinking is, okay, well, I would like this photo. And if you're liking this photo, then we clearly have at least something in common. So I will just go down through their friends list. And I typically find like 5 to 6 people from each post, depending on how much interaction that it got. So those are my 2 biggest ways. As far as Instagram, I search the location. I put my location for almost all of my stories, and that's been helping a lot. The past 3 girls that I've had join my team have all come from Instagram, and 2 of them said they found me through searching Wilmington. So I live in Wilmington, North Carolina, searching Wilmington's story. So that was kind of cool. But as far as Instagram, guys, search the hashtags you're actually using. Okay? Don't try to go out there and just search other people all the time. Like, look at your hashtags. And it's really important that you look at your hashtags, because I was using one like Live Authentic, and I realized when I scrolled through it, it's all coaches. So yeah, kind of a unique hashtag, but at this point, totally cliche. So try to evaluate what you're doing there too, because you're not trying to get coaches' attention. You're trying to get people that aren't coaches. So for Instagram, I search my location. I search like places. Instead of hashtags, I actually search places. Like I would go there, right? Because sometimes people search fit girl and it's porn instead of it being an actual fit girl, right? Oh my God, it's ridiculous. And so search your location, because it'd be like, we could totally meet for coffee sometime. Let them know that you're a real human, that you're not afraid to get out from behind your computer. That's been a huge thing for me too.
All right. Let's see. We only have like 8 minutes left because I don't have free, but
Cool.
Alicia, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions for Emily?
I guess, what does your to-do list look like?
That's a good question. So I have a different to-do list every day because I am severe ADD and I just can't sit down and be like, all right, I'm going to send off 30 follow-ups. I would look at my computer and be like, okay, so what else can we do today? So I don't do that. I do power hours. I just do like 6 of them a day. So in my power hour, I have it broken up, and I can screenshot it for you. I have 4 power hours. So just to kind of quickly explain it to you, majority of my morning is me in groups. I'm super present and active in my groups, okay? I make workout videos for my ongoing free group all the time, and I just say, if you want to try this, this is what I'm doing. Here's a little sneak peek of it. Hit me up today if you want to get the full video. Okay, something like that. So I'm very active in all of my groups. My challenge group, so if you want to win a pair of Nikes or if you want to win a weekly gift card, all through the app. So I check in there first, right? Those people have invested with me. I send videos and I send messages every Friday. Don't do that every day. It's very overwhelming and it takes a lot of time. So I'm very present in my groups in the beginning of the day. And then I always clear out my inbox first. I always clear out my inbox first thing in the morning. And then after that, after 5 p.m., I don't do my inbox anymore. Okay, I will save that then for the following morning. The reason being is just I could be in you can sit in your inbox all damn day, guys. You can't sit in your inbox forever. You need to keep bringing new people in. So I'll start with that inbox. And then I typically, this is my 4 power hour that I did today. I spent 15 minutes sending thank you messages because I posted 2 call to actions yesterday, or a call to action yesterday, one on my Facebook and one on Instagram. So I did thank you messages. And then I followed 10 people on Instagram. And then I sent 15 Hey Girl messages, and then I did another 15 thank yous. So now my thank yous were done for the day. And because I did that, I knocked out 20 invites at the same time. So that was just my first power hour. Really important that you don't overthink things. Okay, if you're an overthinker, invite through video. I know that most of you probably just shit your pants, but seriously, just do it because you don't have time to think about it. Literally just be like, girl, you're awesome. I like you. You like me because you keep liking my stuff. So you should just check out my group. You can just get it across more. And I didn't copy and paste this. You see my face, right? I can't be like, yeah, it's just copy and paste. No, I'm not here to just try to sell you something, right? So that was my first power hour, just to get my thank yous out of the way. And then I did 2 quick little things. I can follow 10 people, and I can say hey to a couple people. When I follow people on Instagram, I don't just follow them. I like a bunch of their stuff, and I send them a video message. You don't have to, but at least send them a little message. Hey, go just stop the shit out of your page. I'm so excited to follow you. Keep rocking on. Can't wait to talk soon. Leave it like that. My next power hour, I did Asana and invites. Okay, so like I said, I can't sit there and just be like, do this many Asana and so many for an hour. I can't do that. So instead I was like, okay, I'm going to do 10 Asana, so catching up, 10 invites, 10 Asana, 10 invites. I went back and forth like that until I hit my numbers. I try to hit 30 of everything a day. The rest of the day then was, so you can see it's a little bit of everything. I checked out my Linktree app because that's where I have everything for Instagram. I went back 15 Asana, 15 Instagram invites, 15 in my inbox. And I just kind of switch it up all day like that. That's why it's really important that you write out what you want to do either the night before or the morning of. Sometimes for the morning of, it's kind of this is how I'm feeling today. Maybe you can be like, I'm so motivated because I haven't done shit all week. I'm going to do 100 Asana right now. Or you're like, I've been super productive. So I'm going to do 5 here and then 5 here and then 5 here. Whatever you want to do. But it has to be for you. So I do love, so Ashley Flood-Ison's accountability chart. That's great. I don't do that. I'm sticky note, literally my life story. This is my life, So for her, that works really well. For me, that's just one more thing to do on top of all the other things that I'm already doing. So I have a sticky note with my September challenge group people, and that's pretty much what I do. I have their order date and keep up with them. At this point, I just try to get a little bit done every day because I think that sometimes we're I need to do 50 invites today, and then you don't do anything else. And then what happens is you only send out 8 invites, and you're like, I suck, right? This happens to a lot of us. So instead, just try to do a little bit of everything because what I find that builds up my momentum, my motivation. I'm like, okay, well, I got 10 of everything in. Let's go for 15 now, right? You just kind of get that little boost. So does that help? I know I tried to do that super quickly.
Yeah, no, that helped a lot, honestly.
Okay.
I need to start doing that and doing it that way because I am horrible with just trying to clear out my Asana and an hour goes by and I'm still fucking clearing out my Asana. And I'm like, okay, well, got to get ready for work now. So I'm definitely going to try that.
It does help just to kind of get a little bit done and always just think about, I'm going to be honest, Eat That Frog did nothing for me. I don't know why, because I do like Brian Tracy, but I read 3 chapters of it and I was like, just keep trying. I was like, I can't, just put it down. I didn't get his humor, whatever. But what I did take from it is, okay, what's the one thing I don't like doing? Invites. I don't like doing them. Why? I have no idea. So instead I tell myself, one, stop saying you don't like invites. That's a huge step right there. So I'm like, I love invites. I can't wait to do my invites when I wake up tomorrow morning. And I do my invites first. Because at the end, if I get 15 invites in before like 10 a.m. or before you guys go to work, even if it's 10 invites. And guys, if you really don't have time to do Facebook and it takes you a while to send off invites, Instagram, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. It's not, to me, impersonal if you're just trying to get the conversation going. Once they respond, then it can be unique, right? But at least in the beginning, just send it off. Send it off. You're trying to help as many people as possible, then give your personal time to those that respond. But I find that when I get invites out in the day, that being the number one of the biggest vital behaviors that's growing your business, I'm more motivated to do everything else the rest of the day. So try to make that a habit. I know it's hard, but try. It's worth it. Remember, everything that's worth it's going to be hard, but I promise that's been a huge game changer. And then last quick thing, don't try to get people. Try to find your 10 best friends. That's the best way. Hit Success Club 20. Literally all of us, guys, 10 people, 10 friends. You can easily do 10 friends. Just tell yourself that you already did it. No more getting people. We're here to find 10 best friends. We're crazy bitches, whatever you want to call them. Okay? All right.
Am I muted? Okay, now I'm unmuted. I didn't know what was going on there. That was amazing. Thank you so much. We literally have like 30 seconds left of this call. So seriously, thank you so much. I took away a lot, so I'm sure everyone else took away a lot too. But thank you so much for jumping on this call with us. You're amazing, and I love you. If anyone has any questions, I'll let you know. But seriously, all right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.